How's it going, people? It's Clenzo. This is WOR Tier 1 Bahrain highlights. It's been a while. This is round 2 in the top tier, and we're on our qualifying lap to start off with. Our PB in practice was a 24.6, so it was pretty decent, but obviously we're a bottle, so were we going to set that? Probably not, but that's what we got aimed for. We got to deliver under the pressure now, because this is the best league, best tier on Xbox with the best drivers, so that's what we're going to be working on this season. But going into the first sector, we were purple mate, we were speedy in that first sector. But coming through turn 10, this downhill left-hander, this is where we lose so much time. You just see the delta go down, it's so sad, but it's okay, because we've got lots of other places to gain time, and we're just making sure that we nail the braking points for every corner now. And but fortunately, look, the delta goes down even more. We went from 2 tenths up, just a half a tenth up. And so going into the last sector now, we got it all to gain. And coming out of this corner here, the delta goes right back up to a tenth and a bit. So now we're making sure that we prepare ourselves for this last corner to give us the best possible opportunity of setting a decent lap. We nail the braking point, we get a lovely exit, and coming round the final corner to set a pretty decent lap. I mean, it's not ideal, but it's okay. It's a 24.8. We'll take those. Not quite a 0.6, but it's okay. We get P9 on the grid, which is pretty good in this league, I'd say. And the sectors, we lose 3 tenths. Sector 2 pretty easy. First 1 and 3 are okay. But now, onto the race. 5 red lights. When are they going to go out? They go out now. And we get a pretty decent start. And you just see there on my right hand side, people are already battling for position already. We decided to just take the easy route round the outside, not getting involved in anything. We have Pinecone side by side with us. He decides to yield, so we gain 1 position off the start. But look at everyone already just trying to slipstream, trying to get the best possible start that they can. But you know what they say, dude, you don't win a race on lap 1, mate. That's what we're going for. We're not going to try and do anything stupid that could potentially ruin our race early on. So we're just minding our own business so far through this weavy section into sector 2. People are still just in for position, and the pole man JKB in that Alfa Romeo there, he's dropped back loads, and that's because unfortunately he got damaged right at the start. And there we go, Pinecone just going down the inside. We just didn't really want to bother. But then JKB, of course, he's got the damage. He decided to be nice and let us through there. So I guess we're back up to P8 again. But look at them. That's Pinecone and Limitless battling here. Still, this is lap 2. It's insane stuff. We make sure we give room for Jake just in case he wants to get back past us, but there was no point really. Then coming on to lap 6, we're still in that train with Pinecone and Limitless, but LCR Leopard, he decides to join it, and he was a lot quicker than us at the time, so we just decided to let him through, and we're minding our own business again. We're chilling in the DRS train. This is what F1 2020 is about. Screw war pace. If you don't, it doesn't even matter. Just stay in the DRS and you're all good. You're fine and dandy. And BDG Pancakes, he decides he's had enough and left the planet and retired. And that causes a lovely safety car. Absolutely perfect. We come in that very lap to bolt on a set of hard tyres. And that kind of ruins the alternate strategy, people. So that helps with any threats from behind. They will be muted by the end of the race, essentially. And we come out P14, but that's not a net P14, so we're all good. But look what happened on the safety car. Big SSR Bobbits, he decides to say hello to our rear of the car, and that gives us a 5-second penalty, but we get that removed because we kind of get caught napping under the restart, unfortunately. But it's okay now. It's lap 10. We've got 20 odd laps to go now. Not 20. Is it 20? I can't count. Doesn't matter. We'll keep that in there. And going on to lap 10 again. This is the first sector. Look at all of this. This is very scary. Bunch of crackheads deciding to have a crash. V0's in the wall. VSR Jonas, he's picked himself up some damage. We have to get past him ASAP. We don't want to get held up. We have to take this auto spin curb route, as McCabe Sam on the soft tyres gets past us at the same time, unfortunately, but he was bound to get past us anyway. BDG Smasher as well, he got damage in that massive incident, but he decided to be nice and let us through. So that was a bit mad. But look, there's another Ferrari. He's had a problem out of that corner, and he might have picked up damage. He's very slow, is Mr. Perondi, so we have to make sure we get past him as soon as possible because we don't want to lose touch with our little trainer we got going here. So we decide that we're just going to dive it down his inside, take no prisoners there, and we're back up to P10. Give him the room on the X, but it's okay. And then our teammate BDG Clone, he got some damage unfortunately. He was a top geezer and he decided just to let us through. Carry on my own race. Massive thanks to him because as you could see, we were losing touch pretty quickly because of traffic here. But look what's going on here now. We're going on to lap 15, still battling. Jake is back as well. We got Leopard as well. He got a very poor exit, so we're right by his gearbox now. And we've got Left to Death 1 behind us as well on the medium tyres. He decides to go for a move, but we just dive it around the outside. Leopard brakes so early, and he kills Lefted at the same time. And that's unfortunate for him, but we get back into P9 now. And we got Crescito as well, who's on the alternate strategy, who we do get past eventually. And it's just me and JKB at that point. I felt I was quicker at this time, so I went for a move down the inside into turn 1. Very clean move, I thought. Pretty decent stuff. But it got to the point where we just came to the conclusion we weren't that quick. And it was just best to stay in the DRS, so we let Jake back through. And that's kind of what happens really. We just stayed in DRS train. We closed in until we were limitless, but unfortunately it wasn't enough. And we come home in P6. P7 after penalties, we got some 5-second penalty under safety car that we will get removed because someone decided that they would like to say hello to my rear. And so yeah, P7, P6 after the pen removal. Pretty decent race, I thought. We'd take those. Make sure you follow my Twitter as well, and hope you enjoyed this cringe fest. Don't know if I make any more, but we'll have to wait and see, won't we? Right, in a bit.